All right, everybody. Today we're going to be making Nonna's famous meatballs. A little different from how normally you would see it done. Uh, you need stale bread, actually. You need hard bread. As being a part of the Sicilian community, we don't throw anything out, including hard bread. I'm going to have a list in the description below, and just follow through, and you'll be making meatballs just like Nonna did. Okay, what we have here is our meat. It's going to be 2 to 1, 2 beef to 1 pork. So if you have 2 pounds of beef, 1 pound of pork. You could use veal instead of one of the pounds of beef, but honestly, it to me it hasn't made a difference. But to each his own. We'll get to that. That is why we have milk. I chopped up about a week-old bread, and you cut it up into pieces. That's going to be like our breadcrumbs that you would normally see people use. But actually, the old Sicilian way, you would actually soak your bread in the milk, and it would become nice and soft, and we're going to get it to a nice texture. And then what we have here is the rest of our ingredients: 2 eggs, garlic, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and parsley. Please try to use fresh. If you can't, do what you can. All right, time to soak the bread. So just grab, I know I can't really give a measurement on this, but what you're gonna want is a type of texture that it's basically gonna be like a paste is what you're looking for. I'm very hands-on, so don't be grossed out. This is food I'm making for me. I know a lot of people have a thing with gloves and such, but I don't cater to that. That's not my thing. I'm a very hands-on cook. So you're gonna have this soak for a little while. Try to not too much. Whatever you think that will be a good soaking factor for the bread. You could put this to the side, come back, remix it. If you see that it's still a lot of hard pieces, you could add a little more milk. Break it up with your hands or with a fork or a spoon, any which way you see fit. But as of right now, this is kind of like what you need. See how it's all just deteriorate? It's all breaking apart. This is what you want, because it will become paste, and that's what you're looking for. So don't be afraid. It's okay to make mistakes. At least that's what I've been told, and that's what I'm gonna go with. So we'll have this part done now. We can put this to the side. Alright, next up on the list, let's get that parsley going. Some people, I've seen them cut the stem. You can, but who wants to eat a stem of anything? Let me see, just a little bit more, nothing crazy. Some people might tell me this is not enough, but I don't really care what they say. The part that I find a wee bit difficult is when you have bushels like this, you kind of have to roll it in a way, try to keep it together, because the chopping part is probably one of the most difficult to do because it's so loose and you gotta get it down right. Now we can plate this and put it on the side when it's ready. And next up, let's do the garlic. I have here about 7 pieces of garlic. I can't count, as you can see. But we're gonna do this quick and easy. Okay. Let's see how our bread was doing while we were chopping up. This is pretty good, actually. I don't mind the little pieces of bread, but if you want to fine-tune this a little bit more, I would definitely add a little bit more milk, have it all in the center, try to make sure that it all stays together. Every piece gets soaked as much as possible. You don't want an over shot of milk. But this is basically the texture that I was talking about. You really taste it when it starts cooking and you're feeling it all. Okay. Start making magic. So first up, put parsley. Alright. Next up, we put in our garlic. Alright. Next up, let me move these to the side. Put in. This is about, I would say, about a cup. More people usually put more cheese than I do. I think it's pretty good. We're gonna grab our pork. Alright. And then our 2 beef. Our salt. Remember, there's always salt in the rim, so be careful of that. And our pepper. Alright. And here's 2 eggs. I might need a 3rd. Alright, so let's get mixing. Alright. I gotta prep a few things. So let this hang out for a second. Now it's time for the fun part, which is rolling them into the meatball. You don't want to make them too large. Normally I bake them, but I'm going to fry them this time. And the reason I'm saying don't make them too large is you want to make sure the inside gets cooked. I'm not putting them in the sauce. I'm just putting them on the side. You can do a lot with this. You could make meatball heroes. You can do whatever you want. But for me, as long as that they're done, they're versatile. Put them wherever you want. It's up to you. Let's start rolling. Normally, people would get like a small ice cream scooper or a melon baller. I don't do that. Just gonna grab enough, about this size. If you look at it on the size of my hand, palm size. Well, here's the update. All the meatballs are in bowl form. We're gonna put them in the frying pan now. So let's see how it goes. So it's time to fry. If you want to bake these, I do recommend it. All the oils and fats actually come out. They kind of like sweat out, and you can actually have it removed. I'm gonna be doing that periodically because, you know, between the pork and the beef, they have fat. So I tend to throw that out. I put it in a bowl, let it cool down, throw it away another day. But yeah, so let's get started. Time to flip them around a little bit. That's awesome. Alright, let's spin these around on the fatter sides. Get them crisped up. Always.
Sometimes you gotta cook it on the edge. Just fine. We'll see. Just a little bit. Alright, time to remove these. Put them in a bowl lined with Bounty or paper towel. Let's take a look at one we just fried. And here you go. Look at that. Cooked all the way through.
And here's your final product. Nonna's meatballs. Best that I can make. Probably better than her. Don't tell her that though. Soft as hell. Till next time.